Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing another HGA reveal. So we actually have 4 packages that were delivered today. 2 of them are orders. One was a 30-day and one was a 60-day. And so the timelines on those 2 orders actually lined up perfectly for them both to be delivered today. And then the other 2 should be, one should be a Reslab. There was a card that I had received on my first order, and the card was kind of pinned in the slab, and so I sent that back. So we'll be getting into that one. And then the other one is the horizontal cards on an order that I had sent in after the latest announcements regarding the horizontal slabs being scrapped and reworked. I requested that these be sent back to me because I didn't want them in a vertical slab. So we'll be getting into those as well. And then, like I said, we have 2 orders here. I believe they are both 9 card orders. So let's move those off to the side and we will get into the Reslab. I'm not sure which is going to be which. We'll move that off to the side and let's see what is in this one here. Okay, and so let's see if this is gonna be. And so here's a little insert that they are putting in here. And so they are promoting their Smoky Mountain card show. And then it looks like they got a new little chance to win favorite slab sweepstakes. Okay, so enter to win this Joe Burrow card. Okay, so we'll take a look at that a little bit, or I'll take a look at that. And so this is the Reslab. So this is going to be the Tua Tagovailoa, and it is a gold mosaic. And so just get this out of the way. Won't worry too much about the reveal. I did already reveal this in another video, and so hopefully it is in good shape. And there it is. The slab, the card was pinned in the slab up here, over here on the right hand side, and so you could see it more pronounced in the back, where you see how right here it lines up perfectly. When I got it back originally, the card was shifted to the left, and so it was pinned in there. So let's get this out of here. I will say I'm not a big fan of these huge bags that they started shipping them in. So here is the card. 9.5 Tua with a custom label. And so the corners, surface, and centering all got a 9.5, and then the edges a 9.0. So it looks super clean. Definitely glad the Reslab came out great. Everything is in great shape. So they say it's about 3 business days for turnaround on Reslab. This was actually a card I sent in right before the new process that they initiated, where there's a form that you fill out now on their website. So with this card here, what I was told was to send it back, print out the shipping label, and then send them the copy of the receipt for the shipping label to be reimbursed for the shipping cost, and then send them the tracking information, and on the box write Reslab all over the box. And so attention to them. And so this card actually did get lost a little bit. I did go back and forth, but what I do is I take pictures of everything that I'm shipping out. And so I had a bunch of pictures of the box. You know, I was basically telling their customer service, there's no way that you can miss this box. And so they were able to locate the box that day. And this was earlier this week. And here the card is reslabbed and back in my hands today. Now, that total process did take 13 business days. So overall, wasn't really happy with that. But I am glad I got it back now. And they were able to locate it once I sent them the pictures. So I would definitely recommend, if you're sending anything back to HGA, I'm not really familiar with their new process as far as that form on their website and how the tracking works on it, but I would definitely recommend taking a picture of it of the box before you send it back, with some kind of identifier on it that shows that it is your card, so they know what to look for. And so these are the cards that were sent back to me. I requested them to be sent back to me. And it's just a Luka Vortex out of Revolution. And then the LeBron James Kobe Tribute Dunk. And this very nice 2008 Topps Chrome Dirk Nowitzki. And so I did want these in the horizontal slabs. Originally, they said that the horizontal slabs were in hand and that they were going to start slabbing them up, and to go ahead and send in your orders, or that you could send in your orders and just mark on the packing slip to hold for horizontal slab. And then when they came out and said that they were going to push the horizontal slabs back because they were having a lot of issues with the design, I asked if they could send these back to me, and then I'll just resubmit them whenever the horizontal slabs are ready. So that part wasn't an issue. They were able to get those back to me. That was earlier this week as well, and so those are already back in hand. And they issued me the refund for those cards. It was part of a 9-card sub, so I told them I still wanted the other ones graded as usual. Just didn't want the horizontal ones in a vertical slab. All right, and so let's get into the real reason why we are here. So here's another one of their little flyers. Chance to win that nice Joe Burrow. All right, and so initially they were putting them all face down, and I've noticed they're not doing that anymore. So let's see what we got here. Okay, so I am excited about this one. This is going to have the Morant. It's a red cracked ice, and then the very first Luka rookie hoops card that I was able to pick up, a card that I have been trying to get for a long time, and so excited for that one. And then my Dirk Nowitzki rookie card, and a Justin Herbert Spectra, numbered out of 99, and the Joe Burrow limited rookie patch. All right, so we'll start off, save those two. We'll go this one, and we'll go in this order. All right, so starting us off is going to be this Dirk Nowitzki. And so this is the Topps Finest, I believe. And we got a 9.0. Okay, and so let's see, corners got a 9.0, edges got a 9.0, and then surface and centering got a 9.5. So I was really curious on this one with the surface. This one did have the protective film covering on it, the adhesive film. And so I had a discussion with somebody on one of the Facebook groups about that, whether or not you should remove it. According to HGA, their scanners don't pick up that film. So they say you can leave the film on and it won't affect your surface grade. I don't personally trust that. And so for me, either way, for PC, I don't like the look of the film. And so this is definitely a PC card for me. My favorite all-time player, Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk, and there it is, off one leg. You talk about guys that have changed the game. He's helped change the game. One-legged fadeaway that so many are doing.
It's an honor for me that the guys think that that's a shot that helps them.
The fadeaway. He dunked him off one leg, didn't he?
I took the film off, wiped the adhesive on the back, on the card off a little bit, and then sent it in. So I'm really happy to see that the surface got a 9.5. So I will definitely take that, and I love that label. Get a close-up of that. So I really love that label. And I can open this. And so there is the card. Very, very nice. Love these slabs. All right. And I am just going to go ahead and... I don't know why I got these stands up here after I struggled with them before. Okay. And we'll throw him up there. All right, so very nice. And then next up, we have the Joe Burrow Limited. I believe this was numbered out of 75, if I'm not mistaken. And so we got a 9.0. Okay. And this one I did go with the custom label, so you can see there it's actually numbered out of 199, so I was way off by that. And it is a custom label. So the corners got an 8.5, surface, centering, and edges all got a 9.5. Wow. So the corners got me. I actually didn't think the corners were that bad on this. Let's see. Guess I can kind of see... yeah, some soft corners of whiting there. And then soft white corner there. I'll take this out of here. It's hard to get a really clean look in these big, thick bags. But I really, really love the look of that custom label. So I will take that 9.0. I do wish the corners would have done a little bit better. I'm not disputing the corner grade. I just wish they were a little bit better. A 9.5 would have been really nice. But I love that label. There's the look at the label again. So very, very nice. I will definitely take that. And following that up, we got a Justin Herbert. And this is going to be the Spectra, numbered out of 99. And so... I was curious on this one. This is the thickest card that I've submitted. And so let's see what we got. A 9.5. Wow. And I did go with the custom label on this as well. On these, this was one of the initial orders that I sent in. And so on those initial orders that I did the custom labels for, I did not include any suggestions. So these are all HGA. And I gotta say, I really love how this thick slab feels. Look at that. That picks it up. And so just for comparison, you can see how it picks. If I can get it to focus. And it's not gonna, there we go. And so you could see, well, there we go. You can see the thickness level. And the camera keeps focusing on the back. But yeah, so pretty thick slab. There's the back. So here is the label. So we got 9.5 all the way around. Wow, okay. So we got corners, surface, edges, and centering all in 9.5. So I will definitely take that. And I'm okay on the label. I'm not wowed by the label. I do wish they would have incorporated some of the black in there somehow. But I do like that how they have the blue, the coloring here. So at least it's got some color. Maybe if they would have done a little bit of that color on this side here instead of making it kind of transparent like that. But I am not complaining. I will definitely take a 9.5 Justin Herbert Spectra out of 99. Very, very nice. All right. So we're going to have to move Luka over a little bit. And let's see what this next one is. All right. So this is going to be the Morant Cracked Ice. And so I actually pulled this out of a mega box that I bought online. And so I was really happy to get it and send it in. And I did a custom label on this one as well. So let's see what we got. A 9.5. Wow. Wow, that is awesome. I was a little worried on this one because of the centering. So on these Hoops Premiums card, it's similar, I would say, to Prism in that there's a lot of centering issues. I guess the argument could be made any Panini product or any card product the argument could be made for that. But I've noticed it a lot with these. And this one, the centering wasn't horrible. You can see there's still a good amount of space. But a lot of these cards in the premium stock are shifted to the right and then a little bit down. But let's take a look at that label. So we got 9.5 on corners, surface, centering, and then 9.0 on the edges. And take a look at that custom label. So I have seen one other Red Cracked Ice custom label before, and kind of similar to this pattern, to this design, but it was smaller. So there was like more of it, and I thought it kind of looked clunky. So I love the way that they did this one. I only wish that they would have made the lines, the outlines on these two pieces here white. If they would have made the outlines white like they did around the grade, I think this would, that part right there in particular would really pop. But wow, that looks amazing. So there is the Red Cracked Ice Ja Morant 9.5. And there is the back. So I will most definitely take that. Wow, okay. And this was the 60-day order that I sent in, mostly for PC. And so, speaking of, here is my Luka Doncic rookie card out of the Hoops set. So it is just a base, but this is one of the cards that I was really excited about sending in for my PC. And we got a 9.5.
That's in his resume. What a performance by Luka and the Mavericks. Mama, there goes that man.
Wow. I love it. Oh man, I'm so excited about that one. This one, I was a little worried too that it might get a 9 because of that corner. On this card in particular, a lot of cards have a soft corner on that top left on the front. And so we actually got 9.5 all the way around. Wow, corners, surface, edges, and centering all in 9.5. And so you can kind of see there's a little bit of white on that corner, but not a whole lot. So definitely glad it ended up with the 9.5. There is the front and the back. This was one of the very first cards that I saw. There's something going on there. A little smudge maybe. I have to see if I can clean that. This was one of the very first cards that I saw integrated HGA slab. And so I saw it had the team color match of the splash, and I just fell in love with it. Like I said, I've been trying to get a hold of this card for a long time. I was able to work a deal out online for it, and so I sent it in, and it is back, and it is a 9.5. Wow. I am really excited about that. And I am so excited, I'm going to cover up Luka with Luka. Okay, so I think that was a very, very successful sub. So this was a 5-card sub. The Tua was not included in that sub. That was, like I said, a reslab of another one. So this is when they had their limits of 5 cards per order. And so I'm really, really happy with that. And let's get into this order. And I do believe this was my 30-day order. And so we got, okay. So they did not put it face down again. And there's the empty box. And so on this order, we got, it's another 5-card sub. This one we had the Luka Origins variation. And then Tua, I believe this was it's the premier level. I believe this was a tricolor die cut. And then LaMelo Ball, just the rated rookie base. And then the LaMelo Ball hoops base. And then we had this Randy Arozarena Topps Chrome. And I believe that was just a base as well. So we will go, let's see. Gonna save the Luka for last. Tua, and then the LaMelos. And so we'll start off with Randy Arozarena. And we got a 9.0. Okay. Now, I really, really love this label, the color match with the label. And so there is the label. Corners got a 9.5, and so, along with the surface, and then the edges and centering each got a 9.0. And so I did really get excited on this one. Right after this card was marked, or this order was marked as graded, they threw up on their page, on their Facebook page and social media sites, a Randy Arozarena base Topps Chrome, and it was a pristine 10. And so automatically my mind jumped to my card got a 10, but apparently it was not my card. My card got a 9, definitely not a 10. So that's all right. We'll set him off to the side there. Not in frame, but that's okay. It is just a base, Topps Chrome. And so next is the LaMelo Ball. This is the hoops, and just a base. And we got a 9.0. And so on this one, I went with the neutral team match or card match. I can't remember if I did. I think I did the card match on this one. On the corners, we got a 9.5. Surface, we got a 9.5. And centering, we got a 9.5. And then on the edges, we got an 8.5. All right, overall, not too bad. Next up, we got the LaMelo Ball rated rookie. And it is just a base as well. And we got a 9.5. All right, so I will definitely take that. I went with the same neutral team match. And so very, very happy with this one. And on this one, we got a 9.5 on the corners, surface, and edges. And then a 9.0 on the centering. So, okay. Let's take a look at the back. I guess I would say that centering grade is fair. The centering I thought actually looked really good. It does look a little bit to the left on the front there. But either way, I will take a 9.5. But there it is. And so I would definitely take that, a 9.5 LaMelo Ball. And we will put him, I'm going to try to put him on a stand. And hope he doesn't fall all over the place. Okay, and next up we have a Tua Tagovailoa. And this is the premier level die cut. I believe this is the tricolor die cut. And let's see what we got. A 9.0. Okay. And so I did go with a custom label on this one. There is the label. It'll focus. And so we got a 9.0 on the corners, edges, and centering. And then a 9.5 on the surface. I was really curious. This is the first die cut card that I've sent in. So I was really curious on how they grade the corners. And so you can see I got a 9.0 on the corners. So it didn't do too good for me on the corners and edges. And then the centering on Select. So I guess this kind of proves my point from earlier. The argument could be made on any set that that Panini has centering issues, or on any card. But there is the label. It is a custom. I'm not really sure how I feel about that label. I mean, it's not like it's not a really horrible label. I don't really understand the diagonal line theme, but I like some of the details in it. I like how it has the gold little outline there on that section, and then the little gold right there and gold outline. I'm not really sure what's going on with the middle part of that, but very nice. I'll still take that. 9.0. Not too bad. I think this card I picked up on eBay. And so let's take this out of here. Take a look at a clearer look at that custom label. So there is the card free and clear from the bag. And so not too bad. I will take that. I was on the fence about that custom label, but in hand, it really doesn't look bad. I see kind of what they were doing with the kind of like an ombre with the red fading into gray, and then light gray or white, and then into the blue. So I'm not mad at that. I'll take that. 9.0. And we'll set him off to the side. We'll put him next to Luka. Hopefully he doesn't fall over all over the place. All right, and our last card is going to be the Luka Doncic Origins variation. And so it is a base variation, not numbered or paralleled, other than it being a variation. And so let's see what we got. A 9.5, wow. And I did go with a custom label, so I was really curious on this one as well, what the custom label would get. And wow, look at that. We got a 9.5 on the corners, edges, and centering. And then the surface got a 10. I believe that is my first 10 subgrade on any card that I've submitted. Wow. And this is definitely the card I would love to see that on one of the cards. I'd love to see that on all of the cards, but you know, I will take it on the Luka Origins any day of the week. And so here is the label. So I really like it. It's almost kind of tie-dye, smoky, splotchy, kind of like the background on the card. So I think they did really well. See if I can get a close-up on that label. And so yeah, so I think they knocked it out with that custom label right there. And I am not mad at the grade either. And I even like how, I don't know if the camera picks that up, but these aren't both white. Looks like on the outside one is white, and then on the inside one is like a really light blue. So I love that little detail. It's hard to notice right off the bat, but if you're looking careful and then in hand, you can see it a bit more clearer. But very, very nice. I will definitely take that. And so this is another one that I picked up online, and I thought it looked super, super clean. The person who sent this one to me, the seller, actually had it packaged up very, very well. And so I was really impressed with that. And it looks like it paid off because 9.5 through HGA. So very, very happy with these subs overall. And we'll just do a very, very quick recap here. And we'll start off with these. And so we got the Randy Arozarena base out of Topps Chrome update 9.0. And then the LaMelo Ball Hoops base 9.0 as well. And the LaMelo Ball Donruss rated rookie 9.5. And then we got the Luka Doncic Origins variation 9.5 with the custom label. So definitely happy about that one. And then we also got the Tua with the custom 9.0. Then we got the Dirk Nowitzki 9.0. Love that label with the black and then the like royal blue outlines. Absolutely love it. So I think they knocked it out of the park on that one as well. And then this was the Reslab Tua, the Mosaic Reactive Gold 9.5. Happy with that. And then we got this nice Joe Burrow out of Limited 9.0. The more I look at this one, the more I love that custom label for it. Just looks super, super clean. Just something that catches the eye when you turn and look at it. Definitely happy for that one. And then this 9.5 Justin Herbert Spectra, numbered out of 99. Very thick slab. Really, really love that one. And then we got this really nice John Morant Red Cracked Ice 9.5 with the custom label. Super, super excited for that one as well. Love that custom label. I think it is absolutely sick. And then we have my personal favorite, which is going to be the Luka Doncic NBA Hoops 2018 rookie base 9.5, and it is a true 9.5, as all of the subgrades got the 9.5. And so very, very happy overall. I love HGA. I love their slabs. The recent price increase announcement did concern me because as much as I love them, I have had some issues with them. One of which was the reslab of the Tua card. It took 13 business days as of earlier this week for them to locate. And so this card right here. And so I just felt like for a reslab, 3 business days, which is what the owner had mentioned on his last live, is the processing time for a reslab. I think that's perfectly reasonable. However, this took at least 15 business days. And it wasn't until I sent them the pictures of the box and really went after them before they actually located it. That was one of the issues that I had. They did work it out. As you can see, it has been reslabbed. It didn't affect the card. The card is still a 9.5. There's no damage to the card. And at the end of the day, I got it back, and that's what matters. So I appreciate that. Didn't have to pay for the shipping. They reimbursed me the shipping too. Didn't have to pay any shipping from. And so here it is. So I was a little concerned with the recent announcement of the price increase, and the owner did hold alive, and so the prices did drop back down. So you see that they actually lowered the price on the quicker turnaround times, and then kept the price the same for the 30 and 60 days, and then announced their PC slabs that are coming out, which is basically where you send in a card for a PC slab. It only costs $13, $14, or $15, I believe, depending on how many you're submitting, and they'll slab it up. They'll put the player's name, no subgrades, no grade. It'll just say like hybrid grading approach here, and it's just something to keep your cards protected and be able to display them in a nice case. And you can still pick your label options as well as you can normally. And so I think that's a really cool option. I do hope that they get all of their quality control issues under control, or at least manageable. I was glad to see that they did bring the price down. The cost of the custom labels did double from $10 to $20. They brought that back down as well, back to $10. Although I will say I would gladly pay $15 for a very solid custom label. I'm sure there's some work that goes into that as far as processing. If you're sending an order into PSA, you're going to get the same label every time. Same thing with BGS, of course, with the exception of the subgrades and all of that. But PSA, you're going to get the same label. I'm sure it takes more time and effort to do all the label variations. But with all that being said, I am very happy with HGA to this point. I'm very happy with these two orders that I've gotten in. And so let me know down in the comments below if you've submitted any cards through HGA, what some of your experiences have been, and if you're a fan, if you think they're around for the long haul. I personally believe that they are. I believe in them as a company. I believe in the owner. I appreciate his transparency, and these slabs are absolutely gorgeous. I think once they get their QC issues under control long term, there's going to be no replacement for these. Absolutely gorgeous. Love them, love them, love them. And so that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and also smash that like button if you did enjoy this video. We will see you in the next one. We are out on the 9.5 Luka Doncic.